So, woke up to this today, and it's just a couple of days before Christmas, which is kind of nice. Anyway, let's get to work on the garage. Okay, so this week is another one of those weeks where I don't have a lot to do out here, but what I can tell you is what I've got coming along so far is that it took some looking around, but I did find a kit for that carburetor. I've got an oil pan gasket, and I got some valve cover gaskets. So the carb kit is ordered, it's on its way, and the ignition parts like the plugs, plug wires, and everything for the distributor, that stuff's on its way, but it's not here yet. What I think I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to get that oil pan off of there and get it cleaned out, because I'm sure it's got plenty of sludge and who knows what else in the bottom of the pan. And I'd like to get that off of there and clean it out and put it back on with the new gaskets. Now, I'm not going to try to get it all sealed up perfect, because it's not going to run very long, I don't think, the way it is. I just want to get it running, get a better idea of what condition it's in. I like to do that. I like to know an engine runs before I go ahead and, you know, put the money into the machine work and all the parts that this engine's going to need to be what it should be. I'll do what I can underneath the valve covers to get that sludge out of there. The good news about the sludge is that it's old and kind of dry, and so what I can do is kind of work at that with maybe a pick and a small wire brush and vacuum it out. I can probably get a lot of it out that way. So not terribly exciting stuff, but stuff that I want to get done before I try to start this. And so anyway, let's get that oil pan off of there. Now the engine's been sitting upright like this since for a while now. So what's in there should have drained down into the pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pan off with it upright like this, and hopefully keep all of what's in the oil pan in the oil pan, and then I can clean that out. Okay, so we got that off of there, and I'm just seeing more of the same kind of sludge in there. So, yeah, there's a big piece there, and there's a couple of little pieces of silicone down in there, but nothing I'm really surprised about, nothing that has me too worried. Just need to go through there. I think what I'll do is wipe up what I can of it with a rag, and then go over it with a scraper, you know, just kind of scrape at it. And then the stuff that's on there, kind of like this stuff here, I think maybe if I just, to keep the fumes down in here, it's a problem I have in the winter time, is I don't like to use solvents any more than I have to. But kind of some penetrating oil should loosen it up. Should loosen that stuff up without me having a lot of fumes out here in the garage. So I'll get to work on that, get that cleaned up best I can, and then we'll move on from there. So I got the pan pretty well clean, and I'll show you that in a minute. But here's the engine from the bottom, and I'm going to judge by the way this crankshaft looks that yes, indeed, it's a cast crankshaft. But, you know, we kind of already suspected that. But what I want to do, try to get this off of here and clean. It doesn't come out very easily, so I'll have to take this off probably and get that over the parts washer. I tried wiping it out, but all it did was squish the dirt into the screen, which that isn't going to help me much. So let me take that off and take it over the parts washer, and maybe I can get that cleaned up a little bit. Okay, so for what I'm doing, that came out pretty clean. I got all that dirt on everything out of the screen there, so I'm going to go rinse this out with some hot water, blow it out, and then finish it up with some brake clean outside, and then I'll put it back on. But in the meantime, if anybody's interested, in case anybody wanted to see what the inside of the oil pump looked like, it actually doesn't look too bad in there. Yeah, the oil pump looks like it's in halfway decent condition, so we'll let me just get that piece all cleaned up, and I'll wipe this surface down good and put it back on there, and we'll move on. And the other thing that happened when I took the oil pan off The gasket seems to have stuck to the engine and it came off. It's still intact. So I think I'm going to save my new oil pan gasket for later and put this back on and hope it doesn't leak. And the oil pan came out pretty clean. There were some spots, like I can't get underneath to the inside of this. Probably gonna, maybe when this stuff goes to the machine shop, I'll just take this down there and have them run it through their parts cleaner. And that ought to get it really clean. So anyway, just wanted to show you how that turned out. And I'm gonna put it back on. Okay, so the next place I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning. I'm not going to I don't think I'm going to get it perfectly clean, but the next place I want to clean is a little bit underneath the valve cover here. The sludge that's under here is, look, it's pretty dry. So I think I can just kind of scrape away at it, and then as I'm doing that, kind of vacuum it up. So let me try that, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's about as much cleaning as I want to do on that. It's quite a lot cleaner. It's not spotless by any measure, but it's cleaner. And I think I can run it like that. And it's getting late. It's actually Christmas Eve. So anyway, I got to clean up the shop, get back inside, and wrap this up. I got a package in the mail. Should have the ignition components in that box. And maybe next time we'll be pulling the 302 off of the dyno and making room for this. And, do some checks on it, do some compression tests, maybe a leak down test, some stuff like that. Maybe not in the next video, but that's what's coming up. At any rate, very much not an exciting video, but that's what I had going on this week. Anyway, that's all I got for this week, and I'll see you next time.